It's one of the hardest things to, when you're in your walk, and I still struggle with it to this day,
Hmm.
is people don't realize that, I guess, God is asking for you to come to him,
Yep.
right? So you come to him, but you don't realize that by doing so and staying with him and walking with him, that the benefit is going to be 5, 10, 20 fold,
Hmm.
you know, later on down the line, because we live in an instant gratification society. We think, okay, I'm walking with God. Okay, God, where's my wife? God, where's my money? God, where's my, we think like that, like we want stuff right away.
Yeah.
How do you explain to someone, when you walk with God, this is more of we're walking, not running with God. Like,
Absolutely.
how do you explain that to someone? Because that's what I think a lot of people are triggered by. Like when they get, they get, when they don't get what they want right away, then they take a step back. So how
Yeah,
do you deal with that?
this is my type of conversation.
Yes, absolutely. That's why I got you over here.
So basically, one of the things the Lord spoke to me in September 2017 was, He said the process is mandatory.
Mm.
You can't skip it, you can't dodge it, you can't go around it, but you got to learn how to press forward through it. And I asked God to further explain, and He said, it's in the process where you get equipped. It's in the process where you learn, where you grow, where He prunes us.
Mm-hmm.
To be pruned is to cut away.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's where God cuts away old mindsets, old habits. He'll even cut away people, places, and things.
Absolutely.
It's in the process where God deals with us.
Mm-hmm.
When God gives you a vision, when He exposed to you the gifts He's given you, or what He has in store for you, or the purpose He assigned to your life to fulfill, when God does that, the first thing He does is He deals with you.
Mm-hmm.
He'll deal with your character. He'll deal with your mindset. He'll deal with your heart, how you speak, how you deal with people. And so a lot of times, like you said, people, we want those quick fixes. We want those
Yes.
microwave blessings.
Yes, absolutely.
But
That's a good
God
way to
says,
put it.
no, I got to let you marinate.
Mm-hmm.
I got to slow cook you.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
And it's like, you ever cook like a roast or a turkey or, chicken, and it's nice and golden brown. I want to use an analogy. It's like nice and golden brown when you pull it out the oven, and it look real good. And then you cut into it and you find out it's still raw. And so some people, there are times when we look good on the outside, but we jacked up on the inside.
Absolutely.
So God is saying, in a sense, you ain't done yet. I got to let you
got to cook
some more. I got to process you some more.
Yes.
And so that's my response to that, is that you have to go through the process. There was a lot of things that I wanted to happen sooner than later.
Absolutely.
And God said, no, later than sooner.
Yes.
And so you have to allow God to prepare you for it. God wants to make sure that what He puts in your hand, you don't mismanage it. God wants to make sure that where He take you, you'll be able to handle it, and that you'll represent Him well. Because God doesn't want your house to go into foreclosure.
Yes.
He doesn't want your car to get repoed. He doesn't want you to get demoted. He wants you to be able to handle what He gives you, where He takes you, to maintain it and to represent Him well. So He deals with us. The process is mandatory.
Right.
A lot of people think, oh, I'm going to get saved and it's going to be all good. Well, that's just the start.
That's just
Because once you accept Christ, now the process has started.
Right.
You think it's going to be peaches and cream and smooth sailing. No, because God is going to prune you. He's going to equip you. He's going to deal with you. He's going to deal with your heart.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.